It's such an honor to be here, but it's not about me, even though that bio could suggest that. But it really is about aSTEAM Village, and it's about Mr. William Wells. And I do want to take a moment to completely embarrass you, my brother. For your leadership, I wrote this down because I don't want to miss it. Your leadership, your relentless commitment to lift as you climb, for your mentoring, your vision. This guy bleeds vision. I mean, you've been around him. Today he's telling me something about the baseball field across the way and his vision for next May. And my goodness, I'm just being around him, you just want to innovate. It's like a local Stanford University right here, or KU right here. But your work to produce the NSBE's second largest convention in its 43-year history here in Kansas City. To bring 1,500 elementary, middle, and high school students to Kansas City to see 10,000 Black engineers celebrating excellence, and to help to manage 249 competitions for pre-collegiate during those 4 days. We really want to celebrate you, sir, and what you're doing. And I certainly don't want to steal the Brigadier General's thunder later, but I do have a quote from him earlier, and so I'm going to serve that up. Williams asked me to say just a quick word about the National Society of Black Engineers and where aSTEAM Village fits into the national landscape. So let me just break it down, and I'm an engineer, so it's just going to be about numbers. Number one, engineers solve the world's problems. That's what we do. Nick D'Onofrio, retired executive at IBM, said, really, most of the world's wealth is produced by engineers. When you think about what we've been able to do in producing commerce and transportation and buildings, etc., it's really what we do. It's like a Geico commercial, right? It's just what we do. Second, STEM jobs are growing, and I shared this earlier today, 30% compounded annual growth rate faster than all of the jobs is forecast for science, technology, engineering, mathematics-related jobs, and especially over the next 5 years. And when you think about this, a little over 10 years, we didn't even have a smartphone other than the Trio. Remember the Palm Pilot Trio? That was it. And now think about all the industries that have grown up around this smartphone. From Instagram and others, and Tinder. Anyway, is this being recorded? Okay. Number three, the nation's colleges and universities are not producing enough engineers to meet the forecast. They're predicted over the next 10 years to probably be in certain industry, million shortage of jobs to be filled across the country. So the solution, it's an obvious one, right? Supply and demand. Inspire, educate, and equip all the talent that we have in this country that is untapped, underserved, underreached here. And that's where aSTEAM Village fits in. We know what the problem is. The problems are really the lack of awareness, right? So what aSTEAM Village and others do, they woke these kids. That's where they are. And that was an intentional use of the word, right? They will make them aware of the promises and joys of engineering. Number two, they create access to high quality learning experiences. So these young people can walk away, as we heard today in the testimonial, when they go back to school, they go in with confidence. They go in with skills. And they're the ones that are raising their hands and challenging the teachers and learning as well. So one is awareness, two is access, three is proficiency. Our young people, no matter how aware you are or woke you are, how accessible you have to STEM, if you're not proficient in math, you're not going to become an engineer. Bottom line, that is really the gateway. So proficiency is key. And we need to nearly double the number of young people who are proficient in math in order for us to get to our goal of 10,000 black engineers annually by 2025. And this is the fourth one, this I love. It's confidence. Confidence. So many young people by third or fourth grade, so many girls say by third or fourth grade, I'm not good at math. I'll never be good at math. And they write off a whole career because they had a bad experience. A couple people raise their hand. I see a couple of nods here. But what aSTEAM Village does and others, organizations like it, and what NSBE does, it has these young people walk away saying, I can be this. It's like that little engine that could. I know I can, I know I can, I know I can. And when they walk away and see 10,000 people come together, like Rose, who's an engineer, former Region 5 chair, and now is practicing in her master's program and others, they say, you know what, if she can do it, I can do it. And that's why we are very transparent in all that we do. So that's where this organization comes in, and that's why it's so important. But it's not just important for the tens or the hundreds of young people that he's been able to influence over the last 6 years, and aSTEAM Village has been able to influence with robotics and cybersecurity and others. But I believe that aSTEAM Village can be a hub for collective impact here in Kansas City. Now, one of the things that the Brigadier General said today is KC is a big, small community. I feel it. You all are a big city, but you almost feel like everybody knows everybody here. At least that's the way I feel when I walk in. It's so welcoming and supportive, etc. You can feel like this city, you can get your arms around some of the problems and challenge it. But you need to focus on one goal or a single set of goals. And I think that this could be a hub, especially as it relates to underrepresented and underserved students. Yes, there are STEM ecosystems here and others, but there may be serving kids that are not the same kids that this organization is serving. And those are the ones that we're leaving on the bench, and they're the ones that are not getting in the game and contributing to solve these major problems. We have a lot of problems we have to solve. We have a lot of problems. I just turned on the news and saw the wildfires. And so there's climate change, there's hurricanes, there's all these other things that we can actually do to save lives. And engineers can do that and build the technologies and the predictive models and so on to do that. And not just worldwide, not just in the Middle East and Africa and in Latin America, but in our backyards. Having young people to solve the problems that are right around the corner. That's what we need, and that's what this organization can do. So I just really encourage you not just to support this initiative for the tens of young people, or hundreds of young people that they influence, but the fact that this could be a hub for something greater. Kansas City can be the next STEM city. I really believe that, and you have the resources and the people around the table to do that. All we need to do is point in the same direction. So thank you very, very much. Appreciate you.